So Jimmy, thank you for having me here and great to see everyone. I don't think I can cover a lot more on what the advantage of forum is from what my friend has said. Very eloquently he described the various advantages of being in a forum. But let me start, or let me give you a very practical example of how my forum helped me. A real life practical example. The best part was that Jimmy and I were in forum yesterday. We are in the same forum. So this just happened 24 hours back. And there was a problem I was facing, a problem as an entrepreneur. And I think it was a nagging feeling that I had. It centered around a thought which made me ponder and think that I'm not doing enough in my current business today to give back as much as I did earlier. And this is a thought that has been creeping up on me for the last few months, that I'm just not working enough, I'm not doing enough to further my business. And I never felt comfortable speaking about this to anyone in my company or to anyone in my family, because it's a very personal, it can be a very sensitive topic for the person who's saying it. But when I was in my forum meeting yesterday, I brought this up to my forum. And long story short, between the 10 of us in my forum, 7 of us felt the same way. When I heard that I'm not the only guy in the room who feels this, and when I heard some of the thoughts that these other people had, which were similar to mine, and how some of them brought about a change in their lives to counter this negativity that comes about probably with age, that comes about probably with a change in situation, with just doing the same thing every single day. But the value of advice that I got in the last 24 hours has made me so much more positive. I'm going to go back to my office tomorrow and tweak a few things. I'm going to go back to my lifestyle and tweak a few things. And what I've learned in the last 24 hours is going to help me in my business and in my personal life. This is direct learning from a forum. And the reason I can do this is because it's a very, very controlled, closed space. I need to have confidence that my deepest thoughts and my deepest fears are going to be respected, are going to be spoken about in a controlled atmosphere, and I would be able to draw value from others. And I've been in forum for the last 10 years, and let me tell you, some of the greatest problems, misgivings that I had and that I thought I had, I realized were very, very common. So I was not the only hardest working entrepreneur in the room who thought he was not getting what he paid for. I was not the last guy in the world, as I always used to think, who was doing such a great job, but the reward factor from his employees was not as much as he hoped as it would be. These are common problems that all entrepreneurs face. But the true realization of how deep I need to go as an entrepreneur only came when I was able to share this with my forum. And I can only share this with my forum. Believe me, I could not even share this with my wife. I can't share it with my son for whatever reason. And I think over the last 10 years, if you ask me, I've made some fantastic business decisions that have been a direct outcome of consulting with my forum. So if you ask me that how did a forum help me in my development, it helped me in a very, very 360-degree way, personally and professionally. And that's why I'm here today to speak to you and tell you the value and importance of a forum does not lie in the amount of time that you need to give to a forum. The value and importance of a forum lies in the amount of feedback that you get for your life. So if I were to give one day in a month or a few hours in a month and get the sort of feedback that I've got over the last 10 years, which has helped me make the decisions that I've made in the last 10 years, I think I've got a 100x reward for the time that I've given. So I leave you with these thoughts, these very, very practical, real life. I thought I'll really share that part of it with you. So I wish all of you the very best. I wish Jimmy the very best, my buddy and my forum mate. And I've seen Jimmy's journey right from the beginning. His energy and his focus, he and his family, has been fantastic. And as a forum, Jimmy's also come to us, spoken to us, and DLC today is a true result of Jimmy developing within his forum and taking those ideas forward and bringing them here. So this itself is a practical example. So I think I'll leave you all with that. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.